Hello everybody, my name is Unlucky Few, this is my YouTube channel and today we're going to be talking about state of survival. Let's get cracking on then. Today I'd like to talk to you about plasma cores. Now as you can see I've just hit my first 1 star. There is a lot to take in, so make sure you're sat down, you're comfy, you've got a stiff drink or coffee, Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, and a packet of fags if you're a smoker, because you're going to need it. Right, to start off with, most people are going for level 30. Some are already at 30 and already going through this process. For those that are heading towards 30, I was under the impression it was 1 upgrade for my headquarters and I'll get 1 star, 1 upgrade for my precinct. That was wrong. There's actually 5 upgrades you have to do for this, for the headquarters, and 5 for your hero precinct. But it doesn't stop there. You also need to do 5 on your range, 5 on your barracks, 5 on your garage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got to do all of these, apart from the hospital and the tower, 5 each. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 upgrades you've got to do. Well, 25 upgrades for me to get to level 2. Only 5 upgrades on my headquarters, so that I can then start to upgrade my headquarters, my hero precinct, and then my range, my barracks, and my garage. But they all need to be done 5 each. It takes a long time. So if you remember at the beginning of my videos, I put out for you to do your intels. You probably know from this one here. Is this intels? No, that would be the intels. Yes, so you do your intels. So you'd have all those infected and those explorers you had to do. Also, you've got other free stuff. If you've been doing this every single day, you would have built up just as many plasma cores as I've done so far. Now, my plasma cores at the moment sits at 2078 because I've just used 660 of them to get my headquarters to just 1 star, and I'm going to use a load more. So you literally want over 2,000 of these to even start to do your upgrade. So if you haven't got that many, or you have got that many anyway, it doesn't matter if you've got enough or you haven't got enough. Do your intels every single day, and every single time they refresh, do them, because it gives you between 1 to 2 of these each time you hit one of those infected or the explorers or whatever else it puts up in the intel. So it is very important you get these as much as you can. Now, just to run through some crunch some numbers with you, shall we say. To do your headquarters just once of those 5 times will cost you 132 of your plasma cores per upgrade. You are going to be using 660 alone just to get your headquarters to 1 star. Now, to do my precinct here, let's have a look now. Training. Let's go into the training barracks. So for doing the barracks, the garage, and the range, that's the range, barracks, and the garage, it will cost you 44 plasma cores per building. So you've got to do 5 lots of 44 there, 5 lots of 44 there, 5 lots of 44 there. So 220, 220, 220. So another 660 just to get these. Excuse me, 660 just to get these upgraded 5 each. So that's now 1,320 just to do this and just to do these. That's not including your hero precinct. Now your hero precinct will cost you 66 per upgrade. These are just over 2 days old. These ones were over 4 days for each upgrade on this, and just over 2 days upgrade for this. These ones here are, what have I got? Oh, I've got stuff doing, so let's get that out of the way. There we go. Let's upgrade. So this is 44, like I said, 44 each time. And this will take 50, where are we? Where's my time gone? Oh, here it is, here. 14 hours and 51 minutes. So it's not as bad. It's over 4 days for your headquarters, just over 2 days for your hero precinct, and then on here it's only 14 hours and 51. Now, each time you do these, this is what I've been doing. If you go into your skills down here, make sure you use your rapid development. If you haven't got a rapid development, then you need to go and look at the video I did about rapid development. I think it's under talents. This is going to help you loads in these upgrades. So what this does is, when you click it, it will give you 5 minutes to do to click on all the upgrades you want to do. So if you've got lots of upgrades to do, and you've got 2 spare hammers on your top left corner up here, then I suggest you get those 2 doing some buildings. But it also does your research tasks as well. So when you're doing a research, if you know you've got a research in there for 4 days, then make sure you put it on when you click this, because this will knock 20% of the time off. It's going to save you on 4 days. It's roughly about a day-ish. It's going to save you. It knocks it down. Well, it will be well under 4 days anyway. So there is a lot of plasma cores you're going to need. I'm not kidding you. I've probably not got enough on me. If I could do all of these, I'm going to struggle to do my next lot, because when you go to do your hero precinct to your headquarters to level 2, it's going to cost you 158 per upgrade. That's 790 just to do this, to get that to a level 2. If you wanted to get to a level 3, it's 238 per upgrade. That's 1,190. If you want to go to level, this is level 3. No, that is level 3. If you want to go to level 4, it will cost you 250 each upgrade, which is a total of 1,250 plasma cores. And if you wanted to go to level 5, it's 284 per upgrade, which is 1,420. So as you can see, just by doing this on its own is going to wipe out every single plasma core I've got. In fact, I need double what I've got just to get this to level plasma 5. When you go on to your precinct, your hero precinct, for level 1, go away. For level 1, it's 66, which is a total of 300 plasma cores. When you go to level 2, or 2 star, it's 79 each, which is 395. When you go to 3, it's 119 per upgrade. That will be a total of 595. When you go into 4, it's 125 each upgrade. That's 625. And then to get it to 5, it's 142 per upgrade, which will put you on 710. Now these aren't as long. The troops, the plasma, the range, the barracks, and the garage, those are as follows. I know there's a lot to take in. You're probably going to have to look at this 2 or 3 times to write all these figures down. To get your range, for instance, I don't know why it does that. I keep changing this and it's doing my thing. Range, barracks and garage, each of them will cost the same. Each of them is roughly the same sort of time from what I can gather. So to get it from level 30, which it currently is at the moment, they're all level 30, these three here, not that one. So to get it to 1 star, you've got to do 5 lots of 44 each, which is 220. So that's 220, 220, 220, just to get it to what would be level 1, from 30 to level 1. That's 220 each, so it's 20, 40, 60, 660 just to do these. If you wanted to take it to level 2, it's 53 each, which is 265. So that's 3 lots of 265. For level 3, it's 79 each, which is 395. Level 4 is 83 each, which is 415. And for level 5, it is 94 each, which is 470 each one. So there is lots and lots of plasma. If you think 2,500 plasma is going to be more than enough, you can see it's not. So that covers your hero precinct. It covers your barracks, garage and range, and also your headquarters. So these plasma levels, star levels, whatever you want to call it, are going to take a long time. I say over 4 days each for this, over 2 days each for this, and what do we say, 14 and a half, almost 15 hours for these. Just on this upgrade from 30 to 1 star. I don't know what the others are. I won't know until I get to them. I was hoping to speak to our leader before now, but I don't see him on, so I'll have to do another video on that. But this is just to show you, or to brace you more than anything else, on what's coming, because there is going to be a lot. And the resources side of it, you won't believe the amount of resources. 4.5 mil of gas, 15.8 mil metal, 55.9 mil of food, and 56.5 mil of wood. This is for level 2, but even if you see on here, this is going from level 30. This is the first one of my level of my 5 to get to 1 star, and this is, it's astronomical, the amount of resources you need. I've never ever had to collect resources out in the wilderness. Never. I've always managed to have enough resources on me to do all my upgrades until now. To get my headquarters to my 1 star, the 5th and final upgrade, I had to collect gas and metal because I was running out of it. I was something like 5 to 10 mil short of each. It was ridiculous. So you will be needing to collect a lot of resources. I mean, even these ones, which are quite small, only 15, well, just under 15 hours, you're still looking at 9 mil, 9 mil, 2 mil, and 744,000. It's astronomical. My advice, if you can, if you do play the game enough where you can collect lots of resources and store it for each of the upgrades, that's brilliant. If you can't, it might be time to do what others have started to do. I do this. I've been doing it for the last week now. I know Sir Dabs has been doing it, although he's changed his name. I can never remember what it is. I don't know if Madeline has done it. I know Jules is doing it. I'm not too sure about Dorina either. But we've all got alt accounts, and these alt accounts are being leveled up as fast as we can to get them to as near as level 30 as possible, because they are going to be our farms. They are going to be collecting the resources for us, gathering the resources for us, and I would imagine eventually, I'm just speculating at this precise moment in time because we have spoken about it, but nothing's been set in stone. It's not concrete. If we do get enough people with alts, we was considering making a second alliance and putting all our alts in there, That way, when it comes to getting your resources, because you can't send resources from one account to the other or from one person to another, you can only attack them to get their resources. It may well be a case that we would have an alt alliance where we can hit and take those resources as and when we need them, because these upgrades are huge. They are massive. I've been struggling these last few weeks trying to get this to 1-star, and I will admit it's taken up a lot of my time away from my family, and I just want everyone to know that it's not getting to 30 in comparison is easier than getting to a 1-star, and 1-star is just the first step on that ladder. Most will probably know, unless you've been in chat when we've all been talking about it, that I thought, and most thought, that Plasma 5 was the highest level you could get. It's not. When they said they were talking about opening up more Plasma levels because most people had hit that and were getting bored of the game because there was nothing else for them to do apart from fight and go and cause trouble, I thought they were opening up a Plasma 6. There was actually 10 Plasma levels, and we know of one person who's Plasma 8, and they've been playing for years. So do not think that you will run out of Plasma levels. The Plasma levels will keep you busier than ever before, because not only have you got to try and get those Plasmas, and there's two ways of doing it. You can either hit your intels to get it slowly and build your buildings up slowly, or if you've got a few £1,000 spare, because I'm telling you it's not going to be cheap, you can buy them in game. I'm not buying them, I'm going to win them, and when I win them I will use them, and if I don't win them then I can't use them, and I will just keep going until I do. But please people, this is going to take a long time. I've used every single speed up known to man, woman, child, beast, whatever you want to call it, and I've used every single speed up I had. I even bought some, which I said I was never going to do, to get myself to this 1-star. I've used thousands upon thousands of biocaps to get this far, just to get that to a 1-star. It is going to be a hard push, but what you must remember is you've got plenty of people around you who are doing the same thing. If you need resources, remember you can call upon them, or you can ask for help by going to your trading post, supply convoy, request. I've been requesting. First time I've used it. I've been using it for the last week and a half. Never used it before. I've always given people resources. Now I'm having to ask for resources. So don't be too shy. Request, 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 request. If you know you've got way too much of your food or wood, you'll never have too many of these. You'll wipe these out in no time. If you've got too much food or wood, go on to give. And look to see. Lamb Chop. He's trying to get there. He's trying to get up there fast as well. Pliny, Sarge, all these people are trying to do exactly the same as what we're all trying to do. Snoopy, Super Snoopy as well. We're all trying to do the same thing. So if you've got any spare resources, consider helping these players as well, because they'll remember that and they'll start helping you. Anyway, I didn't want to scare people. I just wanted to give you the basic facts. If I remember, there's no guarantee, I've got a brain like a sieve, I will write all the totals and amounts down for each of these buildings to 1-star. I may do the others of 2, 3, 4 and 5-star, but until I get to there, I don't know how long these take. I know this one's over 4 days. I know this one's over 2 days. I know these are under 15 hours to get to 1-star. I don't know beyond that. Although I can tell you because it's got it here. 6 days, 6 hours, 11 minutes and 34 seconds. Make sure you use your rapid development in your skills when doing these upgrades. It will shave some time off. Well, I hope that didn't frazzle your brains too much. I'm always on the game. I'm always checking Discord. If you've got some questions, ask. If I don't know, I'll try and find out for you. Chances are somebody else will know. They might answer for me. But if you've ever got any questions, drop me a PM in game. Give me a message on Discord. I check them every day. I'll respond. Thank you everyone. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and thank you to those who have subscribed. It has been a big boost for me. It does take a lot of my time away from the game doing this. It's nice to be appreciated for it, and I thank you for it. Anyway, see you all in game, everyone. Have a good time. Goodbye.